Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, August 29th, 2021. I am Almaceres. It's time to eat games and play food. We are working on Spider-Man Miles Morales on spectacular Spider-Man difficulty. There is no ultimate, apparently. Not yet, anyway. So this is the hardest difficulty level available in the main game. So we've got another 8-hour stream coming for you today. Let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully we don't have any internet issues like we did yesterday. I apologize to anyone who was watching yesterday and had to stop short. I did come back at 5 o'clock, so about 3.5 hours later, and we actually ended up streaming for another 5.5 hours. Really enjoying this game. I like the changes that they've made. I like the story so far. Miles is a really interesting character. Yeah, we just had some fun. Had a lot of people viewing, so I figured might as well keep going, right? So hopefully we have the same thing today. And as always, it takes me a minute to get back into the swing of things. Ow. And I died. What is up? How you doing, Barney? I know it has been forever. Feels like at least, I don't know, 8 hours? That's not nice. Oh, you're shooting at me, okay.
I stopped you at the subway. I'll do it again.
Miles, we made it home. Not just driving your mom to the hospital.
What? Is she okay?
She hurt her arm when she fell. Don't worry, we're taking care of her. What about you? What's the underground doing?
This attack doesn't make sense. I thought they wanted a new form, but there isn't any here. Had to figure out the Tinkerer's next move.
Okay. I'm logging into your analytics. I'll help how I can.
Good idea. And Genki, thanks for helping my mom.
Anytime, man.
I'm gonna stop you and your glow stick guns.
I'm kind of thinking I can, actually. I'm doing a pretty good job of taking down all of you. I mean, gotta give me some credit.
Heads up! What was that?
There we go. I slept well, thank you. I tend to always sleep well. It's a curse.
Miles, gracias a Dios. Where are you?
I'm at home, but I can come to the hospital.
No, stay where it's safe.
But you're hurt. What if something happens to you while I'm not there?
Mijo, this isn't like City Hall. We're all okay. You stay where it's safe. Entiende? I'll be back
She
soon.
read his mind.
and I'll even let you sign my cast.
Okay, Ma. Nos vemos en casa.
Te quiero.
Mom, I saw what just went down at your mom's route. You okay? Where are you?
I'm headed to Braithwaite Bridge. There was an explosion.
Alright. But if Roxxon shows up, run. Got it? They'll look for someone to blame for all this, and it won't just be the Tinkerer.
Okay. I'll be careful. But that explosion was bad. I gotta hurry.
Looks like the plaza was just a warm-up.
Or a distraction. Whoa! Let's not shoot each other, all right?
Is it just me or does the Tinkerer look like
We're after the new form.
a female?
Ignore everything else.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tinkerer is a girl. Thanks for the host, Barney.
Get rid of him. Then grab as much as you can carry.
What are you doing?
Ben? We both said it at the same time.
He's destabilizing it. Get down!
Oh my.
Keep him busy.
A girl, you say?
He's weak! Keep on him!
Miles,
I am not
I saw
weak.
the explosion. You okay?
I'm fine. But did you see? The Tinkerer. Finn.
God.
I saw her today. If I just put everything together.
This is not your fault, man.
I was so happy to see her. I wasn't paying attention. I have to pay attention.
Oh no, don't you hit me. That's not fair.
The bridge is coming down.
Ah, ooh, that was quite a punch.
The bridge is falling!
Yeah, it's Finn. His best friend is the Tinkerer. This is not good. Not good at all. Oh, that was terrible.
Miles, I saw the
Oh,
explosion.
wow, we're doing really terrible.
Okay?
I'm fine. But did you see? The Tinkerer. Finn.
God.
I saw her today.
There you go.
If I
Take
just
them
put
all
everything
out.
together.
This is not your fault, man.
I was so happy to see her. I wasn't paying attention. I have to pay attention. The bridge is coming down. I have to stop this.
We need to leave! Now!
What keeps stopping me?
What's trapped over there?
Something kept keeping me from moving. It's weird.
Miles, I saw the explosion. Are you okay?
I'm fine. But did you see? The Tinkerer. Finn.
My God.
I saw her today. If I just put everything together.
That was a
Not your fault,
big
man.
fail right there.
I was so happy to see her. I wasn't paying attention. I have to pay attention.
The bridge is falling! We need to leave! Now!
The bridge is coming down. I have to stop this.
The explosion was your fault! That wasn't our plan!
They just never end, do they?
Like that. People are trapped over there. I gotta finish this so I can help those people.
Dang it! This is tough. I go down so fast. Do I already? I don't remember if I put on a suit on. Like perfect dodge. Ooh, that's a good one. It generates a small amount of health per hit on venom stunned enemies. But I don't have a tech part. Oh, you know what? Once again, I'm forgetting to use gadgets. Once again.
Miles, I saw the explosion. Are you okay?
I'm fine. But did you see? The Tinkerer. Finn.
God.
I saw her today. If I just put everything together.
This is not your fault, man.
I was so happy to see her. I wasn't paying attention. I have to pay attention. The bridge is coming down. I have to stop this.
The bridge is falling! We need to leave! Now! Can't fly us! Fighting us was a mistake, Spider-Man! Open Venom! Stay away from it!
People are trapped over there. I gotta finish this so I can help those people.
Try managing this!
Once again, and once I remember the gadgets, everything goes well.
Oh my God.
I'm so proud of you, Barney. I am unspeakably proud. And also really curious.
No, 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 no! get people off the bridge before it comes down. The fire. The bus. Everybody get out! Don't worry, I got you! No! Thank you. Man!
Those people! They're trapped!
I've got an idea. Gotta get it stable. Okay. I need something they can cross. No! I can stop this!
Good Lord, Miles.
Closer! Just a little!
That was epic. That suit's seen better days.
I did this. My powers. I made it explode. Everyone's safe. After the explosion, the bridge started
You've
to...
got eyes on the other Spider-Man. Please advise.
What's going on?
I have no idea.
Copy.
No! No, I'm not your enemy.
What are you doing? He saved us!
Hey, leave him alone. He's
I'm
just a
recording
kid.
this. We're watching.
Put that phone away now. I said put that phone away now.
Hey, get your hands off him.
Leave now. This is your last warning.
I saved him.
Uh-oh.
What the hell? Where'd he go?
What?
Oh my God. Did he go over?
Did they push him?
What happened to him?
What?
What happened to Roxxon being here for us? They were gonna shoot me. They didn't even listen.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Here today is Simon Krieger, discussing the destruction of Braithwaite Bridge.
Look, I want to root for the new Spider-Man, but his, what did you call it? Bioelectricity?
You want breakfast?
Well, that cost us Roxxon property, and it destroyed a bridge.
This is
Roxxon
messed
had
up.
nearly dealt
That's
with
not
the
what
underground
happened.
when-
Finn's the Tinkerer. She stole the new form. No idea why. And it's my fault the bridge blew up.
No, it's not.
I'm headed to the campaign headquarters. You boys need anything while I'm out? I could pick up Dulce de Coco.
I thought you'd quit after last night.
Why would I quit? I said I'd fight for my home. I meant it.
You could have... You could have died.
Our family doesn't give up. You know that.
Mom! Dulce de Coco would be great. If you don't mind.
I don't mind.
When I got powers, and I thought I'll be able to fix anything. Do anything that Spider-Man does.
Whenever you say Spider-Man, you always mean the other one. You're Spider-Man. You can fix this. Your way.
Thanks, Skanky.
Here we go. Found my position, let's hit the road. Came along, now my people here with me, I'm in my zone. Been around the block a time or two. I tell you where to go, I tell you how to move. I got longitude and latitudes. Keep it moving, that's my attitude. Looking back, I know they probably doubt me. Now the city on my back, I wear it proudly. I took the message and sent it, felt like I was born for this minute. This is my
Not quite ready for that.
I'm seizing the moment cause I gotta go for the time's gone. Ain't scared of the dark cause I'm bringing the light with a nice long. I shine on. See it coming, I don't need a sign. Just a moment, I'ma make it mine. This is my time.
Oh, there we go. That's a pretty cool outfit. Yeah, I like that outfit a lot.
What's up, New York?
Okay, real quick. Don't think I've said hello. Pretty sure most of you are bots, but you know, okay. AIXia XO, welcome. Another TTT viewer. Almost paused you're a bot. CQ Art, Freaky YOLO #1, Barney, Just Creeping, and Saya. Welcome everybody. Thanks for watching the stream. Please feel free to join in the chat. Barney doesn't bite unless you ask him to.
Hey man, things are big time now, huh? Feels like people need friendly neighborhood now more than ever.
You gotta think of a shorter name. All the good apps are one word.
Miles, finally got through.
Oh, hey Peach. What's going on?
I saw the news. It was in Simkarian, so either a bridge exploded or a bagel was fumigated, which doesn't make any sense in context. Either way, I'm looking at flights. I can be back tomorrow night.
No, don't do that. It's okay. I figured out who's responsible. And I'm gonna stop them. I promise.
Okay, I trust you. But if you need help, I'll be on the first plane home. Otherwise, I'll see you when I get back in a few weeks, okay?
Yeah, okay. Thanks. And good luck learning some Karian.
Why are there 7 different words for bathroom?
Okay, we got 2 skill points and gadget upgrades. Okay, so camouflage skills. Camouflage energy refills 20% faster. That's interesting. We also have triangle reform, venom yank. Oh, so those are our 2 options. Okay, well let's do camouflage. And then we'll have another skill. Attacking while camouflaged costs less camouflage energy. Okay. Or venom yank. I'm really curious what that is. Like, does it venom stun them as well? It doesn't say it venom stuns them. I think we're going to go with attacking while camouflage costs less camouflage. Alright, then we have gadgets. Increase hologram. Increase damage done by hologram. That seems worth it. Yeah, I like the classic suit. That is pretty nice. And then I wanted this mod, but now I'm like really short on tokens and tech parts. So let's check out the Friendly Neighborhood app and see if we can get some resources. So that's 654. That's 510. Help feast trucks under attack from thieves. I think. Okay, this is
Feast driver's
the one
trapped
we
in his own
failed
trap.
at last time.
Better hurry.
I say we're in this together. Pass or fail. We win as a channel, we lose as a channel.
That feast driver's not gonna last long against those robbers.
It's the bug! Get him! Nowhere to run, Spider-Man! Can't dodge forever! I think they called some friends!
I don't have any idea how to camouflage, that's the funny part.
Forget the bug, we're here for the supplies! Spider-Man, get the supplies! I'll make this simple! You wanna live? Open the damn door!
I'll make this simple. Get away from the door!
Spider-Man can't save you! Only opening this door can!
I must disagree.
Stop messing around and grab what we came for! Open the hell up! I'm not gonna ask again!
That's all of them. You can come out.
Oh, I didn't get a single perfect dodge. That's sad. Oh well.
Thanks for helping Feast. We've always had a good relationship with the Spider-Man. I should be good now.
Here.
Okay, boss. What's the plan?
Finn's family has a repair shop in Midtown. She used to do all of her work there. If I'm lucky, she still does.
Wouldn't it be easier to just call her and talk?
I don't think so, man. Seeing her on the bridge, I don't know that person. I need to figure out why she's doing all this.
All right, man. Do what you feel is right. Keep me posted.
Oh, there's a stash over here. I think that's what that green circle is. A cache, not a stash.
Gotta run. My boyfriend is...
Yeah, underground cache.
Every channel has Christmas movies. Look
Well,
out!
hold on.
Never mind.
Hey!
Heck?
Oh, Spider-Man!
Folks.
Happy holidays!
Why'd he stop talking? Weird. Almost did. Nice. How many tech parts does that give us?
could use this.
One.
Spider-Man took the break! Get him!
Oh, we're doing this? Okay.
Give up! You can't beat us! Keep him off balance!
Ow.
It's the last one.
Okay. No crimes available. There's no crimes in the city? That's amazing. Also, I don't believe it. Okay. Well, Feast toys
This is a
stolen.
super busy time of the year for Feast. I should help any way I can.
Underground cache.
Happy holidays, dude. Why they call it the holiday season when I got a... Hey, Spider-Man. Shalom.
Spider-Man!
Shalom, dude. Up. This says 100. It says 100. I thought it said 16. It's 116. My bad. There we go. Am I gonna get ambushed again, you think?
Thanks, Underground.
Each one has one tech part. How many do I need? Oh, what's this? Zap Slap. Creates a concussive force when underground weapons are shattered. Okay. I mean, it's free, why not? I need 5 more activity tokens. Alright. Oh wait, moves list. Does that tell me how to do camouflage? Air combat, venom skills. Oh, up is camouflage. Okay. Good grief, there's a lot of air tricks. Let's try all these at some point. Okay. Meanwhile, we were heading to Feast, right? Right?
There's the Feast volunteer that asked for help.
I'm glad to see you, Spidey.
People aren't cut out to be superheroes. Ain't no shame in that.
That Feast dude looks stressed out. I heard you've been having some toy donation issues.
Hey, Spider-Man, I'm Sam. So, on my last inventory check, we had a couple hundred missing.
You think somebody stole
100?
them?
I don't know, but today we're supposed to have 2 trucks out making pickups. But our GPS transponders say there are 3. Something's up.
Sounds like you got yourself a poser. But how am I gonna know which one it is?
If you can check their license plates, we'll know which one shouldn't be out there.
You can count on me then. Genki,
Okay.
there are 3 Feast trucks out in the city and one of them is phony. Could use your help here.
You could use the camera in your suit to grab license plate numbers, and I'll run them against stolen car databases. Try it on that truck. It works! Okay, I got the truck locations from Feast, so you should see them now. Snap the plates, and I'll run them against the database.
You're the best, dude. Stand by for pics. Gotta get those toys back for the kids. Man, nothing beats this holiday stress, huh? There's one. Just need to snap the plate.
He turned right as I was ready to take the picture. Again! Right as I was ready to take the picture. Okay, why are we not running on the wall?
Okay, running the plate. The truck's legit. Keep looking.
Of course it is. Why would it be the first one? I think Barney fell asleep immediately today. And she did warn me that was probably going to be the case. Still appreciate the host, Barney.
Gotta get close for a clear picture.
Okay, running the plate. Bingo! Follow that truck.
Listen, all I'm saying is don't make me look like an idiot in front of Joe, right? He's running this. Stealing toys. These kids are looking forward to this stuff. Hey, I didn't get presents as a kid, and I turned out fine.
Right.
I turned out fine. I just steal presents from kids, that's all. Major.
Sounds like they're stealing toys for some sort of deal. And this Joe is the one in charge. How am I gonna find him?
If you can grab pictures of their faces, I'll run them through facial recognition software and see if we get a match.
Okay. Sounds like I gotta use camo if I'm gonna get in close.
Take pictures of the dock workers' faces so Genki can analyze them. Okay. So, do this and go.
Cross-referencing. Hold, please. This one's clean. Nice photo, though.
It's amazing how good of photos you can take when people don't know you're there. Because you'll camouflage. guy. Camo. Wait, how does my camo recharge? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong freaking. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong meter.
All right, checking the police database. No history of crime here. Try again.
Try again.
Nice. Running the photo. That's our Joe. Follow it.
That's our Joe. Hey Joe. What do you know?
Don't touch anything. I'll be right there.
That must be the buyers.
Once they're together, you can take out the whole operation.
I'll cut to the chase. You're about to have the hottest toys of the season. These are going for double what last year's Spider-Man toys went for. But because I like working with you, I'll do a bulk discount.
That bulk discount better be 30,000 because that's what we agreed to yesterday.
You've been following the news? The toy company announced last night that they're having trouble meeting demand. And our spider friend here will be even harder to find than we thought.
35,000.
Almost messed that up.
Anyone else hear something?
I heard
You
something.
boys from Kids,
Your
were
bones
you guys
cracking.
trying to get on the top of my butt kicking list?
Top of my butt kicking this.
Way to be in the spirit of the holidays, guys.
Hey. How you doing?
Actually, I took the Spider-Man oath, so I think I can speak for him here.
The holidays are saved. Now, just check the truck and make sure the toys are still there.
It's a trap. Told ya.
Hands off the merchandise.
Oh, really?
Genki, I found the toys. Just cleaning up some stragglers.
Cool. You got this, buddy.
You're going down.
I don't know about you.
Wow, one shot. I think I'm too used to my life support skill from the previous game. I'm not watching my health nearly enough. Oh, I gotta do this part over again? Okay.
Hate just waiting around. I'll cut to the chase.
Well, in this case, we're
Stealing
just
toys
gonna
from kids?
do it this
Were
way.
you guys trying to get on the top of my butt kicking list?
You can't let him win.
Way to be in the spirit of the holidays, guys.
Going down, kid. He's got you now.
Actually, I took the Spider-Man oath, so I think I can speak for him here.
Spider-Man's in my sight. Gonna take it.
Try again.
The holidays are saved. Now, just check the truck and make sure the toys are still there.
Hands off the merchandise.
Genki, I found the toys. Just cleaning
Ow.
up some stragglers.
Cool. You got this, buddy.
Dang.
I don't know about you, but I'm so full of holiday.
Holy crap. I'm so full of holiday. Ugh. Okay. Let's stop forgetting our gadgets. I don't know why I keep forgetting the gadgets.
New Spider-Man's really got zappy fingers. I'll cut to the chase.
Zappy
Boys from
fingers.
kids, were you guys trying to get on the top of my butt-kicking list?
I'm gonna end you!
Way to be in the spirit of the holidays, guys. Actually, I took the Spider-Man oath, so I think I can speak for him here.
Come on!
Curious if my
Holidays are
health
saved.
restores.
Now, just check the truck and make sure the toys are still there.
I don't think it does. No.
Hands off the merchandise!
Genki, I found the
Bye
toys.
bye.
Just cleaning up some stragglers.
Cool. You got this, buddy.
That's it. I'm taking my toys, and I'm going home.
Taking you down! Stay still, damn it!
There we go. Again, I use a gadget and everything works out well.
Hey, Sam, I found the toys. I'm sending you the location, but they're all safe and sound at the docks in Midtown.
Ah, I'm so glad to hear that. On my way over right now.
Can't thank you enough, Spider-Man. You just saved the holidays for a lot of kids. I'll make sure these toys get back safely.
Glad I could help, Sam. You have yourself a happy holiday.
Nice. I think that might give us enough to make the mod I wanted. Yep, cool. Generates a small amount of health per hit on venom stunned enemies. That sounds like it will be fantastic. This one, what's it? I don't even know how to shatter weapons at the moment, so we're going to replace them. And can't afford any revisor mods. May eventually get this one though. I like increases window for perfect dodging. That's really useful.
Doesn't get much better than thwarting a gang of toy thieves and saving the holidays for kids.
You said it. And I couldn't have done it without you, bro.
Alright. It's Howard and his pigeons!
What do you want?
Oh, the crime's closer though.
Get out of here.
I'm just trying to help, man.
People are jerks.
At a donation stand? New York never ceases to amaze me.
You know what never ceases to amaze me? The Amazing Spider-Man. Every time I try to find the Amazing Spider-Man, I get lost.
People in need. Doesn't take that many guys to make a donation.
I dodged.
He's mine! Let's see how tough you really are! This is it! Got something for you!
Ow.
much for Spidey's
Well, I was
side-
trying to regenerate health with my new mod, but it's right. It's a very small amount of health. Let's go
Howard?
help Howard find his
Oh,
pigeons.
pigeon guy. Pete told me about him. Let's see what he needs. There's Howard.
What up, Howard?
Hey, Howard. I'm the other Spider-Man.
Pleasure to meet you. Thanks for the help. I've got 3 birds missing. Worried about them in this cold.
I can track them. Do you have anything that, belong to them?
Feathers work?
Perfect.
Sure.
Got it. I'll be back.
I am kind of disappointed in the first game, like a mission like this, you would have to do the spectrographer, I think it's called, or the spectrum analyzer.
Rite of passage for Spider-Man
And
to
it's sort of just made
Scanned one of
it
Howard's
automatic
pigeons.
in this one.
Howard protocol now active. Howard
Same with the
protocol?
circuit thing.
Welcome to Pigeon Facts, your source for daily fun facts about pigeons.
Oh, no. Unsubscribe.
You have opted in.
A second coop? Did someone steal Howard's birds? Pigeon trails go in 3 directions. Should check them all. Might be the pigeon thieves.
Talking through carrier pigeons. How'd you find us? You can't hack our cell phones. We're using birds to communicate. We robbed the guy to get the birds, genius.
One of them dropped something.
Our night roof be there. It's the roof of the Daily Bugle, right? Yeah, Daily Bugle. Do I have to read
They're
it?
using pigeons to
Okay.
carry messages? Something's happening at the Bugle tomorrow night. Hey, Pigeon! Stop!
Pigeon Fact 1, incoming.
How do I turn this off?
Did you know? Scientist Nikola Tesla nursed injured pigeons back to health when his favorite bird died.
Got him! Howard! Got a bird! Think they're using your pigeons to plant something at the Bugle.
Really? Maybe they're looking for some juicy news. They got the best reporters in town.
Maybe. I'll find out. But first, I'll get your birds. All right, should head back to the coop. Track the other birds.
While I'm here, can I find the cache real quick? Cache, Kosh, whatever it's called. You there? So, hang on a second. We're all good. We need to go back down. Ah. There it is.
This could be useful.
Go follow this one.
Another pigeon. And he's got a note. No, Birdie!
Pigeon fact 2, a smidgen more pigeon.
He's really into pigeons.
Over 200,000 carrier pigeons were used during World War II.
There! Hold still! Okay. Checking the note. Change of plans. We're moving now. Hey, Howard. Whatever they're using your pigeons to plan, they want to go ASAP.
If they're looking for a fast communication system, I could think of easier ways.
Me
You
too.
got that right. Gonna keep digging into this. I'll be in touch. One more. This got a lot more complicated than I expected. Active crime scene. Looks like a break-in.
Third break-in this week. We'll be setting a new record at this rate.
Don't even joke about that.
Hey, officers. What's the situation? Can I help?
Tenant's a bugle reporter. Place was tossed upside down, but nothing's been stolen. Whatever they're looking for wasn't here.
Let me look into it. Maybe I'll have more luck. Oh, gotta run. Swing, you know.
All those verbs.
These birds are fast. What do they eat? Coffee? Sugar? Jet fuel?
Pigeon
Did it
fact
really
3.
just double back on
Here we
me?
go.
Not gonna lie. Kinda enjoying these.
Peter Parker did not like pigeons until he met Howard. Sometimes you don't realize how special something is till you see it through the eyes of a friend.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Howard,
I keep interrupting
got
you.
all your birds. The bad news is, the gang is using them to plan a series of break-ins.
Oh, no. Tell me you got some good news, too.
Yep, I know where the gang's gonna be. The Bugle. Gonna take them out and keep your pigeons safe.
Love it. Give them hell, Spider-Man.
Time to save the Daily Bugle from a break-in.
Oh, at least
MJ
give
will
them
be
heck.
proud. Man's all here. Pigeons did their work.
One of our guys tipped the bugle off to this pigeon. With him. Meantime, we break in, destroy the evidence. Stop the story before it runs.
Makes sense to me. Anything else in there we can steal?
Told Jimmy not to eat that yellow snow. Idiot.
Man, I really gotta take a leak.
Yeah, I don't think we're stealthing much of this.
Sucks to be you. I got feathers. Did not sound as cool as I thought it would.
No, not really.
If there's a creativity award for crime planning, you guys win. Practicality? No, but definitely creativity.
You ain't getting to me!
He's mine!
I'm everybody's.
Taking you out!
You gotta learn to share.
Got my eye on you! I'll be fighting all of us!
By the way, oh no! By the way,
Taking you down!
let's gadget ourselves. Oh no you don't. Oh no you don't.
You ain't so tough!
Tough enough.
Daily Bugle saved.
Nice.
Howard, I took out the group that stole your pigeons. They won't bother you anymore.
Good looking out. Now I just gotta talk to my birds about picking better friends.
Well, if y'all need me again, just hit up the app. Good meeting you, Howard.
You too, Spider-Man.
Hello, Dr. Walter White. Thanks for joining the chat. Hope you're having a good day.
Hey y'all, we're gonna be a little bit more serious today. If you were hurt in the Underground's attack on Roxxon Plaza, physically or emotionally, please get help. There's a list of resources on my blog. Switching topics, I'm pulling together an expose on the Underground, and I need your help. If you have any information you can share, it could help us shine a light on a group that needs to be taken down. Till next time, stay safe. And remember, your mental health is just as important as your physical health. Goodbye.
Okay. Still 3 activity tokens away. Oh my goodness, I can increase the max hollow drone's capacity by 1. That's pretty cool. Increase max web shooter ammo capacity by 2. I think I want to save up for the mod though. I really like the increase in the window for perfect dodge. So let's see if we can do one more activity of some sort.
Roxxon's attacking the Underground. Better get there before it escalates. Someone's gonna get hit in that crossfire if I don't stop this.
Spider-Man's working with Roxxon! I knew it!
You can just talk this out in a public forum. Let's say like a city council meeting.
You kids are up! Got him sighted!
That's what I was trying to do earlier and I couldn't hit the target.
That's everybody. Bystanders are safe. Time to head out.
I don't have the gravity well gadget. I think I need one more, don't I? Oh, new suit. Brooklyn Visions Academy. Bonus trick power. Okay. Yeah, I need one more activity token. Those collections. Oh, you can replay the... That's cool. I don't know if you can do that in the first game or not. I never really looked.
Looks like an assault. Reporter even included exact coordinates.
As soon as I get this visor mod, we're going to continue on with the main mission.
That civilian's gonna get seriously hurt if I don't step in. Hey,
Oh yeah.
Stop! Finally, someone worth fighting! Come on, kid, let's
that's what you get for harassing people.
That's more like it. I'm getting like one combat objective each time, just accidentally. Alright, perfect sight. There we go. Increases the window for perfect dodge. That's what I want. Alright, let's go check out the main mission.
Sorry they were messing with you.
Friends, today I'm gonna have to be the disciplinarian. Not because of Jared. He's actually doing a fine job for a change. No. I'm...
Now the thing is interrupting J. Jonah Jameson on its own. I guess that's why they gave you the ability to listen to him again, because they're going to get interrupted all the time.
Shop's all boarded up. Sad to see it like this. Should find a low-profile way in. Don't want to draw attention.
That'll work.
Hello? Man, this place is dusty. No one's been here in a while.
Search for evidence.
Rick's ESU textbooks. He took night classes so he could keep running the shop during the day. Guy was unstoppable.
The man was non-stop.
Someone left the lights on. Roxxon ID for Ella Sterling. But the photo is of Finn.
Mm-mm.
Finn was working with someone to break into Roxxon. team that created Nuform all got sick. Wait, Rick was project lead? Some kind of meds. GCSF. Used for treating bone marrow decay. Whose was this?
I would assume Finn's. Maybe Rick's, but my guess would be Finn's.
Nothing in here's been touched for at least 6 months. Must be more hiding somewhere. There's something behind here.
Am I supposed to just punch through it? Is that what it is? Yep.
Okay, this is a secret room. Finn must have designed all the Underground's gear. Funny how we both started wearing masks. Video file from 6 months ago.
Running a test upload.
Half my team is sick. But Krieger still want him in his new form. We need to do this tonight.
Let me. You sure we're ready?
We have to be. They broke ground in Harlem today, ahead of schedule.
Poisoning the city to make a buck.
They keep cutting corners, ignoring safety reports. I can't let them pervert my work like this, Finn.
Okay, first we flush the core, then we wipe all data. You're sure they can't just make more of this stuff?
No. No, as long as we take out the backup supply in Jersey too. But without me, they'll have no idea how Nuform works. Project will be DOA.
I'll record us. Things go wrong, video uploads straight to the Bugle.
Perfect. You ready to save New York?
Ready.
There's a second video.
Damn it. No uploads. Phone must have been damaged. I won't let tonight be for nothing.
Happened.
I promise, Rick.
Well, I think Rick got killed.
They were trying to shut the Nuform project down. But something went wrong. The last known location of her phone. If I can track it. Come on. Be invisible, be invisible.
Why don't you just jump up to the roof?
Come on.
He's here! Don't let him leave!
He can cloak?
Straight up vanishing really freak these guys out. Can't get the drop on them until they calm down.
Don't let Spider-Man near the computer!
Where the hell did he go?
Stay away from us, Spider-Man!
Must have tripped a silent alarm or something.
I've been training for this.
Easier than I thought.
Come out and face us, you monster! You see him, you shoot!
Out for the count. Bet you didn't see that coming.
Shane, you still got that charger? Anyone got eyes on Shane? Someone check on him? Be right there.
Hey, could use a hand over here.
I'm here to help.
Get out of our way, Spider-Man!
Gone. Look around. Someone's messing with us.
Everyone stay sharp. We're not alone.
I mean, you should be scared, quite frankly.
Hey! Come out and face us, you imposter!
Anyone see where he's at?
There he is.
More friends joining the fun? Here! Yes! These guys are still on high alert. Gotta let them chill before I can get the drop on.
Okay, I like this, being able to camouflage in and out. That's kind of cool.
I can get the drop on these guys if I let them relax first. Gotta watch it.
Stop hiding, Spider-Man! We know you're here!
Can't be a hero if you run from a fight!
I know you're up there! Come out!
Get out of our way, Spider-Man!
Five Bucks says he gave up and went home! What the? Where'd he go?
Okay, Captain. Who wins in a fight? Shaka or Tombstone? Cap, you there? Somebody check on him?
Firing on Spider-Man!
Okay, back to that computer.
Okay, I kind of like the being able to camo
If I can
and
find
get
Finn's
out of
phone,
combat
maybe I can understand
and
what happened
re-enter.
to Rick and why she became the Tinkerer. There, got a location.
Was that Finn? I think that was Finn.
I should call Genki. Fill him in.
Hey, did you find anything in Finn's shop?
Yeah. I know why she's doing all this. Something happened to her brother. Something bad.
Oh, man.
Rick was working at Roxxon. He was their lead scientist on Newform.
Whoa.
And it looks like Newform was making him sick.
Simon Krieger's been telling everyone how safe it is.
He's lying. Finn and her brother tried to shut down the prototype reactor, prevent further development.
What happened?
Don't know. Yet. Finn recorded the whole thing on her phone, but then she lost it inside the lab. I'm on my way to get it.
Listen, I'm right here. Call if you need me.
Will do.
Then there were some side missions that on it that unlocked. These are all main missions. So I guess the side missions are the ones in the app.
Hey, my buds, my dudes, gal pals. As if New York wasn't exciting enough during the holidays, there is now a tropical storm / hurricane creeping its way up the coast. Oh yeah, just like that movie where the boat gets flipped over by a big wave, you know? Oh, sorry, spoilers. Anyway, if this storm hits, a lot of people are gonna need help. So now's a great time to donate to your local shelter. Till next time, remember to check your credit score annually. You get 1 free report per year, so be responsible.
Roxxon Research Labs. This is where the whole Nuform project got started. Finn's phone's in there somewhere. And I think I just found my way in.
That's convenient.
That vent has high voltage shielding. Wonder what powers it. Gotta disable it somehow.
Ah, dang it. It went danger right as I pressed the button.
Stay out of this, Spider-Man!
Okay. Now to get into the building. Absorbing energy fried the generator. Can't believe that actually worked. And I'm in.
With L2 to aim and tap R1 to disable spinning objects. Okay.
Got it. Breaking into a lab full of armed guards. Christmas break sure is different this year. Should be at home, taking naps, playing a ton of video games, and eating like 100 Christmas cookies.
I'm playing a ton of video games for you.
Tracker said the phone was pretty far below ground level. Uh-oh.
Got a report of a breach through the outer exhaust system. If it's underground, kill them. Spider-Man or Tinkerer, detain them.
Understood, sir. If we need backup,
Call it in a meeting. Everything...
he's underground. Hey, kid.
What's so funny?
Is that Aaron?
Miles, we're a skinny-ass kid. You hit hard.
Uncle Aaron? You're the Prowler? My dad had a foul on you.
I know. And I bet you got a lot of questions right now. But we need to get out of here. You picked the wrong place to break into.
I'm not leaving till I find what I came for.
Listen, I did some work for Roxxon a while back. You don't want to mess with these guys. If we get caught in here...
Then help me.
Stubborn as your father. All right, but we do this my way. I know a place I can access a security terminal. Let you know what's coming. Remote mines. Use them if you get in a jam. Don't get caught. See that vent with the laser shielding?
How'd you do that?
I've worked with systems like this before. Now focus.
I don't know how I feel. I mean, this is getting really coincidental. It's like, oh, okay, so Miles meets Peter. Miles gets bit by a radioactive spider as well. Gets basically the same powers and then some. And his best friend from childhood turns out to be the leader of the underground, and his uncle is this prowler. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be a bad guy or a good guy or just sort of a mercenary. It's like, is his mom going to try to be a superhero next? I mean, I don't know. In a city with how many millions of people, he has a close relationship with those two. It just seems really off.
It's
Really.
a good time to try out those remote mines.
I don't know.
What's going on with the cameras? More power?
I'm
outage?
probably just being annoying.
Rhino took out a whole power plant. Could have messed with more than one neighborhood.
Alright. Remote mine can use to shock a group of enemies or to overload highlighted fuse boxes for bonus damage.
Oh, shit, it's almost up.
Oops. Hold L2 to aim the fuse box, so R1 to fire remote mine.
I heard something.
And then what, L3?
So what
Oh, that'll do it.
A phone. I tracked the signal. It's coming from somewhere deep underground.
Lowest point in the building is at the bottom of the reactor silo.
Then that's where I'm headed.
Nice.
Not your lucky day. Sorry.
Should be a vent in that room. Leads to a lab, then the reactor.
Like a new form reactor?
It's what these schematics say, yeah.
Hey, where's the new form I asked for?
We're trying to make more, but Mason didn't leave behind any notes.
And?
Well, I had heard that one canister of new form survived the incident on the bridge. Now, if we had access to that,
Don't you think that if I had it, I would give it to you?
Yes, Mr. Krieger. I just want to make it clear that without that canister, it will be impossible to hit the deadline.
I'm doing everything in my considerable power to find that canister. However, right now, it would help me for you to go back to your lab and do your damn job.
He's such a nice guy.
So you gonna tell me whose phone you're looking for?
The Tinkerers. You gonna tell me why you're stalking me?
To protect you. You should feel honored. I came out of retirement to watch your back.
Can't believe my uncle's the Prowler.
And I can't believe my nephew's risking his neck for a phone. Let's get on with it.
Running a sweep.
You're close to the reactor prototype. Need to take these guys out.
Don't like being this close to the reactor. Last guy who had this started hacking up the phone. People don't like Roxxon Plaza, they can move. Simple as that.
Stand by, I heard something.
Heard something. Go alert, we got company.
Initiating sweep.
Gotta watch out for spiders, man.
Nice work.
Thanks.
Silo's just on the other side of that blast sheet. Use that terminal to open it up.
Wait a sec. There's more labs around the city? With a Nuform reactor in each one. Nuform made Rick sick. I need to shut these down.
Focus. Get the phone and get out of here. Get moving. Security will show up soon. Reactors below. Powers this whole facility.
Phone's all the way at the bottom. It looks like I need to figure out a way past that fan. And all those guys, too.
I was gonna say, not to mention all the guys.
Don't get caught.
That guy's safe to take.
Nap time, bro.
Once all the reactors are in, people will stop.
That means that guy's safe. That guy's safe.
Here, take 5.
That makes that guy safe.
Hi, Genki.
Just calling to make sure you're not hurt, or, you know, dead.
Thanks. Actually, got my uncle here helping me.
The subway worker guy?
Yeah. Turns out, he's also the Prowler. Long story.
Wait, the Prowler? The thief who runs around in purple?
Former thief. We're not partnering. It's just a one-time thing.
Your uncle's the Prowler. That's a lot, man. Like, a lot.
I know. I gotta go, Genki.
A lot.
I'll let you in later.
Man down, go alert! I think we're secure.
Yeah, I should probably mark these guys. I have that power. Is that it? There's this guy. Boink.
Good night.
Anything moves, open fire.
I didn't see that one. I should use that one.
Engage the target on sight!
Not your lucky day. Sorry.
Remember, you can go invisible.
How does remembering that do you any good, though? Right. Got rid of the dudes.
I'm trying to shut down cameras and alarms to keep more of them from coming. Break the wires above the fan and it should stop.
Thanks. Gotta disable that fan somehow. Dang. I gotta keep him in place somehow. Okay, spinning blades of death. Got it.
I guess it's just not going to auto-target it.
Shit. Yes. Now for the wires. Nice. Battery needs a charge. Please don't explode. Nice. Okay. Camera, video. Here it is.
Okay. Core dump's a two-person job. You start to override here, I confirm it there. Step 1 in wiping Nuform from existence.
Any regret? Destroying the thing you made?
You've seen me lately, right? Let's make the world safer.
Ready?
Ready.
Triggering override in 3, 2...
Man.
That wasn't me!
Industrial sabotage, Rick? Really? No one's gonna care about a few sick people uptown or a dead engineer. You're just the cost of doing business.
No! No, no, no!
I can stop it! I can stop this!
No! No! Rick! Rick, no!
No! Ben! Hold up!
Someone else is in there. Find out who.
Rick was trying to save people. And Krieger killed him. I have to finish what they started. Uncle Aaron, can you unlock the reactor shooting from where you are?
Why? You got your phone. Now let's leave.
That reactor killed my friend. It needs to be shut down. Permanently. I need your help, Unc. Please. Uncle Aaron?
Okay. Stand back.
Thanks, Unc. Whoa.
Tells me to stand back, but I have to get right up to it to get to use the prompt. So.
Just like the generator outside! Only huge!
What are you doing? Mom! Mom! Alright? You gotta get out of there, man. Can you move?
Yeah.
Go down that hallway. Now!
I feel real bad right now. It's like it's tearing me. I can't. I feel. I can't hold the energy.
Mom, talk to me, kid. You alright?
I feel like I just got dropped out of a plane. But at least the reactor's disabled.
You're almost out.
I really needed that phone. Now what am I gonna do?
Come on, kid. I can't get to you before Roxxon does.
Stand down! We're taking you into custody!
Roxxon shielded him. He's blocking redirect the energy from Venom attacks. He's Venom jump, throwables, or disarming to make them vulnerable. Triangle to disarm.
Why? What do they want?
Study, interrogation. Don't know, don't care. Just don't let.
Deploying ordnance! He's airborne! Neutralizing Spider-Man!
Ah, damn it!
What? Lister?
I just got booted from the system. Give me a minute. I'll get you out of there.
Got it.
Engaging Spider-Man! You shouldn't have come here!
No.
Let's go, before more of them show up.
Whoa. That was super cool cloaking tech. How does it work?
You take the left, I'll take the right. This is bad, Miles. Real bad.
Don't worry. We can take these guys.
Oh, I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about after we get out of here. We're both gonna drink a short this now.
Oh crap. Roxxon enemies have special venom suppression technology. Some attacks will apply a suppression effect that will prevent Miles from using venom abilities for a short time.
Put down your weapon!
Got something for you. What does that matter?
You'll see. Just keep fighting.
Ow.
That one hurt!
Okay, train's almost here. Get ready.
Dennis!
Through the hole. Hurry. You need to lay low. Don't trust anybody, and don't take off that mask. Wait till Roxxon finds a better target.
I can't lay low. I still need to find Finn.
Your friend's the Tinkerer. No wonder you care so much about this.
It's not just that. Protecting New York is my job.
Use Finn. Tell her you want to join the Underground.
You just told me don't take off the mask.
Don't tell her you're Spider-Man. Go to her as a friend.
No, she's too smart for that.
You'd be surprised. People get stupid when they care about someone. Like you're being stupid now.
If I told her the truth...
I told your dad the truth. Thought he had my back. Hoped he would. And my brother know. Instead, he cut me out. If I kept my mouth shut, maybe I'd still have a family. You know what you have to do.
No one.
Okay, I should call Finn. No. I've got time to check on the city. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go do some side missions.
Miles, you know how many followers you've gained since the app went live? It's crazy. And I've been running some numbers, and I know you said no to ads before, but maybe we could reconsider?
No.
Right. No, of course not. I'm just saying. So did you find Finn's phone?
Yeah. But, It melted after I absorbed energy from a Nuform reactor.
Wait, what? How are you not dead?
Felt like it was for a minute there. But then I released all the energy in kind of a mini explosion. Luckily, I didn't bring down the whole lab.
Man, I gotta start taking notes on all your new powers. So, what's the plan now?
Uncle Aaron thinks I should tell Finn I want to join the underground. Then I could take the Nuform so she doesn't use it for whatever.
Whoa, like, lie to her face?
Yeah. But I don't have any other leads.
You know what we need?
Don't say a pros and cons list.
A pros and cons list, exactly.
I gotta make a move, man.
I guess. Well, good luck. Call if you need me.
Alright, so we got new skills. 2 skill points, okay. When defeating an enemy with venom attacks, the final blow doesn't cost camouflage energy. Or increase venom's smash area. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Smash area effect. I think we're gonna see what this whole trying to perform venom yank attack does. We've been holding off on this for a while. Let's see what that's about. That unlocked second finisher rebank. That's cool. Stun enemies take 50% more damage. Okay, so cool. Then it said we had new suit mods. Oh, we got a new suit mod opening. Ah, not what I wanted to do. Fun. There. Eyes in the back of my head. Auto activates camouflage immediately before detection during stealth encounters. So that's pretty cool. Energy left behind after successful venom attack becomes visible and can be absorbed on contact to generate more venom. Okay. On scan, connects a line from an enemy to all other enemies that can currently see them. These are interesting. And then suit mods. Every 6th hit in a combo applies a venom stun to the enemy. Melee attacks generate bonus camouflage time per hit. Increases all gadget ammo by 1. There's some really interesting mods in this. Oh, and there's mods that you can only unlock in New Game Plus. Oh my goodness. Okay. Can we do any of this? No. Alright, let's go check out these side missions.
Thieves are targeting Harlem businesses. Might be the same guys who went after Teos.
And when we go by them, we're going to go ahead and try to find these caches. Get inside there. What in the world are you doing? Stop it. Just go down. Thank you.
Got a couple ideas on how to use this.
Yeah, a couple? Wait. Where's the side mission go?
Gotta
There we
stop
go.
by Caleb's Clean Cuts. Figure out what's going on.
I also want to try some of these challenges and see if we can get some bonus skills. That's time capsule. Okay, anyway, let's do this. There we go.
Spider-Man, hey. I'm Caleb. Good to meet you. Saw your mural at Teo's.
Oh, that's the other guy. But I'm still here to help.
Every business on this block's had inventory stolen over the last few weeks.
Paper products, kits, sanitizers. We're all local. We can't swallow a loss like that.
Did you report it?
Sure, but no one's taking us seriously. Camila, she runs the restaurant next door. Decided to look into it herself. Went down to the shipping center that supplies all of us.
I'll meet her there. See if I can help.
Thanks, Spider-Man. Good to have you looking out for us.
All right. Oh, that's a long ways away.
Hey, Genki. I'm looking into some robberies on Harlem's main strip. Caleb's Clean Cuts and Pana Fuerte.
Oh, I love Pana Fuerte. Did you try the arepas?
I can't eat before I do intense superheroing. It's kind of like pool rules.
Right, totally. So, what's the plan?
Track down the stolen inventory, find out who did it, see if it's connected to the guys who robbed Teo's bodega.
Sounds good. I'm on call for tech, map, and thinking through problem support.
I kind of like Genki. He grows on you.
That's the shipping center that supplies Caleb's block. Cops? What's going on?
Witness said a woman was stuffed in a trunk after arguing with some ex-con types. We got an ID?
From an Oscorp cam. Camila Vasquez owns Pana Fuerte in Harlem.
Oh my god. They kidnapped Camila. I had to try and find her, but cops won't like me interfering. Maybe if I get a look at the clues.
Stay back.
Whoops.
This is a secure crime scene. You've been working a lot of overtime. We're always short-staffed around the holidays. Someone's got to volunteer. You're the only one. You can say it without a family.
Sorry.
Camila definitely fought back. Need to figure out where they took her.
And left New York in the hands of a kid?
That's what retiring is, dummy.
Yeah, it just seems irresponsible.
Parking garage receipt. Chinatown. Okay. But where in Chinatown?
You heard what happened?
This new spider apparently fixed the trains. That's what the locals are saying.
Dude's in the way.
Anything turn up? Hard to tell what's important and what's trash.
Robberies were reported up north by a guy named Caleb Ward. Could be connected.
There's always something wrong up there, though.
Yes. Now I can get a look at that clue. Jacket from David's Complete Auto Repair. Someone dropped it when they peeled out. Hey, you know where I can find David's Complete Auto Repair?
There's 12 of them in Manhattan.
Any in Chinatown?
Yep. Sending you the address.
Head to the auto shop in Chinatown.
Radio from Chinatown. A woman matching our Vic's description. Seen in an alley. Let's move.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Spider-Man. Any leads on our inventory?
Yeah. The guys who stole it, I think Camila caught them in the act. They kidnapped her.
What? You're sure?
Positive. I'm on my way to help her.
Good thing you came by when you did, Spider-Man. Thank you.
Could make something new with this.
Get the hell away from me!
Cops! Everybody go! No, no, no! Just let Camila go!
Am I seeing this right? Camila's in that car?
Yes!
That's speeding through Manhattan, dangerously close to crashing?
Yes!
Oh my god.
They're getting away!
Oh my goodness. Yep, that's
Camila,
it. They're
please
too
be
far.
safe.
Maybe not. Yep. I knew I had gotten too far from him. Or they had gotten too far from me. Try again.
Hell away from me!
Cops! Everybody go! No, no, no! Just let Camila go!
Great. But
Am I
please
seeing this right? Camila's in
do
that
better
car?
than this.
Yes!
That's speeding through Manhattan, dangerously close to crashing?
Yes!
Oh my god.
I keep hitting the ground. What in the heck?
Camila, please be safe.
Again, I'm losing them. They're going so fast. Good grief. Any like screw up in my navigation, if I hit a wall or anything, it's like, oh, that's it. Or if I somehow land on the ground.
Hell away from me!
Cops! Everybody go! No, no, no! Just let Camila go!
Am I seeing this right? Camila's in that car?
Yes!
That's speeding through Manhattan, dangerously close to crashing?
Yes!
Oh my god.
Camila, please be safe.
They in a freaking race car? How are they going so fast through the streets? I'm actually on PS4. I have not been fortunate enough to find a PS5 to purchase. Wish I had been on one. Welcome to the channel, by the way, Big Boss Jackman 26.